What about you, Wanjiku, if you may tell me about the girls' club?
So the girls group is called Doves and Lilies. We started when Kenya was about 6 years. She was actually 6, and I was kind of getting to a point where I'm realizing, okay, there are issues I need to teach this girl, and I need a support group. So I asked her who her friends were. Then she was in school, so she gave me her friends and those that she hung out around at home. I called their moms, and we got together. And they each were in the same space of thinking, okay, we need friends for our daughters, and we need a community to raise them. For the last 7 years, we've continued to meet once a month and impact these girls.
7 years.
For 7 years, yeah, because she was 6, yeah, she's 13, so
Yeah.
maybe, yeah, let's say 7, yeah. 7 years. They have a meeting today. We have their meeting with the moms. One of our primary, or rather our foundation, as we wanted the moms to be the primary influencers of the girls. So it was very intentional. So the moms are the ones who meet with the girls. We teach them different lessons on how to be a girl. We call them maidens of honor, and our desire is that they would be maidens of honor. Yeah.
Speaking about marriage, Kenya and Mudhaka and Mutana, do you know how your parents met?
Yes.
You know, how did they meet?
They met at church.
At church, eh? Okay, so you've already known this story. And how does it feel looking at mom and dad happy together, strong together, leading you together? How does it feel to see such?
Romantic.
Romantic. So you find them to be quite romantic. Okay, okay, look at that, Kevin and Wanjiku. You're a romantic couple, even your children know. How about you, Kenya?
Makes me feel happy
It makes you
that
feel
they
happy.
love each other so much.
Wow, wow. And what about you, Mutana? The son, the prince of the house.
That they love me and they love each other.
Wow, wow. Look at that, look at that. And you know, this is really amazing. This is really important for us to see as a generation. And let me just speak to you, dear viewer. The reason why we're having shows like this one is to remind you that love works, that marriage works, that family is important. As actually you've heard from the Kanyotus, you need to be intentional. As a couple, how you love each other, because your marriage impacts your parenting. And even as parents, be intentional. Whether you choose to take them through homeschooling like they have chosen, or you're taking them through conventional schools, the question is, are you deliberate about how your children are turning out to be? Are you present? Are you working together as a couple, together? Like, this is where we want to take our children to. Now, there's an exercise that I want us to do. I will give this one to Wanjiku, so you will hold that one. Okay. And then I will give this one to Kevin. And then I will give this wonderful cotton to Mudhaka and this one to Mutana. So now, I will ask first, Mudhaka, just put the cotton inside, just inside the jug. Just dip it, just dip it. It sank, and then now lift it up, lift it up. What color is it?
Red.
Red, just like just like the liquid in the jug, right? What about you, Mutana? Lift it up. What color is it?
Yellow.
Yellow. And that is an important lesson for us to learn. You see, children absorb, children are like cotton wool. They absorb what happens in the environment. If you raise children in a toxic environment, what they absorb is toxicity. That's how they grow up. When you raise them in a healthy home, like the Kanyotus, you know, what you're seeing is that they absorb the goodness of the home.
It's true.
So let me ask you this over there at home. Are you raising your children in a toxic environment as a couple, or in a healthy environment? Remember, children are absorbing. Your children, they came to you as white as cotton, ready to absorb. So what kind of a family, what kind of an environment are you raising your children in? That is the most important thing. And now let me ask, Kevin, how do you call Wanjiku? Is there a special name you call her with? I don't know. Maybe it was the kids. Eh? You hear mom, what's the word that you hear dad call it, the name that dad called mom?
Babes.
Babes. Hey, okay. And what does mom call dad?
Babes.
Babes. Okay. So you've been 15 years married, but even beyond the 15 years, you've known each other for quite some time. You actually say for quite an amount of years. So I will ask you to share some words to each other. So, Kevin, looking at your babes, as your son has put it, is there anything that you want to tell her, as the woman who's walked with you through this journey all these years on live television?
Let me look deeply into your eyes.
Babes, we knew each other when you were teenagers, and right now we are mature adults, years later, but you're still the love of my life. You're still the one that I look up to and adore. You're the mother of these 3 lovely children, and I believe when they've grown up and they've gone, you'll still be the one who I will cherish and remain with for the rest of my life.
Oh, so sweet.
Let me tell you what I've heard Kenny say. She's just hearing Dad say some wonderful romantic words. What about you, Njiko?
Kevin, I'm thankful, babe. Now that the kids have exposed us, I'm thankful that you're my shoe. Like I said, you're the shoe that fits. When I look back, I think there's no way, if it was up to us, we'd have met. But God, in His amazing, wisdom, has caused you to be the man of my life, the father of my children, my confidant, my friend. So I love you. And I am so glad that I get to do life with you. I would not have it any other way. So yeah, thank you for being my shoe. And I love you.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm sure it is just Kenya who's standing in between the whole of surprise hugs over here. But ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. One of the things that I also love about what Kevin and Wanjiku have said about each other is that they haven't based it all on the children. It's beyond the children, because the children are a fruit of their love. I love how Kevin has said, you know what, even when the children move and grow and move, you're still going to be the one that I love. Wonderful. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'd rather say lady, gentlemen, and the children, if you can kindly just stand up and give each other a nice family hug. Thank you so much for coming. I will hold that microphone for you. The Kanyotis, beautiful family. Can just hug each other. Love is indeed beautiful. Love is indeed beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, this issue has been decoded.